of us have bionic cats or dogs at home, and some of us may even have bionic limbs. None of us have brushed our hair or brushed our teeth in years. We hardly remember how. And why should we? We have robot butlers to do all this for us. This is everyday life in the year 2000. Or is it? Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, I'm here to talk to you today about the future. What we thought it would be, what it has become, and what we can make it. Now, I've already spoken a little bit about some crazy ideas about what we thought the year 2000 would be, as many as 100 years ago. And these are some kind of along with that idea. Here we have the robot butler and the kangaroo butler. This is the idea that we'd be able to teach animals to serve us and have all of these crazy utensils in their pouches and really great things. This is by 2056 though, so I'm still hoping for that one. And this is the robot butler, which, as sci-fi would tell us, can do just about everything for us and take away the mundane activities in our everyday lives. And up here is a picture I found rather interesting. This is a man partaking in what they called interactive entertainment. Now, I have no idea what this man and this woman find entertaining, but I can only assume it's a nice dinner and maybe parting ways about 8:30 p.m. and getting tucked in nice and then. Something nice like that, I assume. And these two go along with the bionic pets that I mentioned earlier. This is a bionic dog that someone made in the 1950s, I assume. And I thought this was really cool and really inspiring that someone would take it upon themselves to make such an awful looking robot dog because they saw it in a movie. This was inspired by the Jetsons dog. And it really just, it empowers me to know that someone is taking it upon themselves to make the future even if the technology doesn't exist. And this is something a bit more silly with a pet rhino. I thought it would be pretty neat. Unfortunately, none of these things are realities in the year 2013, when we were supposed to have these 13 years ago. But instead of being dragged down by this unfortunate reality that we live in with no jetpacks and no pet rhinos, let's focus on what we do have. Now, this is a picture of Google Glass, which some of you may be familiar with. It's a computer designed by Google that's controlled by the movements in your eye. And this is just amazing to me, that they can fit a powerful computer on the side of your face when formerly, maybe 40 or 50 years ago, they would take up entire rooms, or buildings in some cases. And now it's that. That's just so inspiring and empowering to me, that this is what we have now. And this is also super cool. This is a 3D printer, and as you may assume, it's a printer, much like we have for our computers, but it prints out 3D things. And that's just, you can make just about anything if you know how. I love that. And this is a video here of one of my favorite things ever.
As close as I can, I need to focus on something, so I'm going to ask you to put your hands out.
You've been bouncing at A&E, wouldn't it? What happened to you, love?
Keep your
Front man,
bags in, feet in, bags in, hands up. You ready?
your bags in, feet in, hands in, off it goes. Just focus on what's happening in Dom as you do your thing. This is really important to just realise what you're looking at here. It's an electric skateboard. There's nothing particularly new about that, except the fact that it's being driven by the power of Dom's mind. And this technology is the new black, if you like, in all the technology. Right now, lots of companies are working on employing mind control technology in phones and tablets. To that corner. And that is not easy to do, even if you're not using the mind control bit.
Man, mind-powered electronics. How cool is that? Can you imagine an entire city run on the power of your thoughts? Never ever having to fight a war over oil or pay an electric bill or go to the gas station. Just thinking about it. Just thinking, man, I need some gas. Let's do some calculus real fast. And then you have gas. Or not necessarily, but you get the idea. It's just so cool and so empowering to know that we can make just about anything a reality if we try hard enough. And this is where we can all make a difference. We can't be discouraged by other people's dreams and ideas not coming into reality. Instead, we need to have our own year 2000. and hold it close in our hearts and close in our minds to make it happen. Because in reality, the only thing that's holding you back from having the year 2000 of your dreams is you. So go make it happen. Mr. President.